The Tailor and the Elephant. Once upon a time, in the vibrant town of Sundarpur, there lived a cheerful tailor named Ramu. Ramu's little shop stood right beside the main road that led to the river, and every morning he would open his shutters wide, letting in the fresh breeze and sunlight as he worked on colorful fabrics. Now, Sundarpur was also home to a loyal elephant named Appu. Appu was a gentle giant who lived in the palace but was brought daily to the river for a bath by his keeper. Every day on their way to the river, they passed Ramu's shop. Being a friendly soul, Ramu started offering Appu sweet bananas and jaggery whenever he passed by. Over time, a beautiful friendship blossomed between the two. Appu would raise his trunk in greeting, and Ramu would greet him with a smile and treats. This went on for months. But, as in many tales, not everyone has a kind heart. One day, Ramu had to go out on urgent work and left his mischievous apprentice Bhola in charge. Bhola was lazy and disliked the tailor's habit of giving away fruits to animals. When Appu arrived that day, expecting his usual treat, he raised his trunk to Bhola. But Bhola, annoyed and irritated, jabbed the elephant's trunk with a sharp needle instead. Appu trumpeted in pain and walked away humiliated and hurt. The next day, when Appu returned from his bath, he seemed unusually quiet. This time, he had scooped up a trunkful of muddy water from the river and held it carefully. As he passed by Ramu's shop, he paused, and seeing Bhola, he sprayed the entire trunkful of muddy water right into the shop. Fabrics, threads, and even Bhola himself were soaked and covered in mud. The customers screamed and ran, and Bhola slipped and fell in the mess. Ramu returned just in time to see the chaos. When he asked what had happened, the embarrassed Bhola confessed. Ramu was deeply saddened to hear how his dear friend Appu had been treated. Without wasting a moment, he rushed to the palace that evening with a basket full of sweet bananas, jaggery, mangoes, and fresh coconuts. When Appu saw Ramu, he raised his trunk hesitantly, still remembering the pain. But Ramu went close, gently touched his trunk, and said, "I am so sorry, my friend. I wasn't there when you needed me. Please forgive me." Appu looked into Ramu's eyes for a moment, and then slowly wrapped his trunk around him in a warm, forgiving hug. The people around cheered, watching the reunion of the two friends. Ramu lovingly fed him all the sweet fruits, and Appu joyfully munched them, swinging his trunk in delight. From that day on, their bond grew stronger than ever. Ramu made it a point to personally greet Appu every single day, and the elephant never forgot the kindness of his true friend. The moral of the story is, kindness is never forgotten, and cruelty never goes unpunished. Even animals remember how they are treated.